Making his way to the ring from parts unknown. At 5 feet 9 inches tall and 215 pounds, he is Psycho.
Tony Jones here, the big man himself in the broadcast position, the hardest working man in independent professional wrestling. Not only your ring announcer, but here in the broadcast booth, here we see coming to the ring a straight psychopath. He is Psycho Nix. It is a six-man matchup to see who will be the #1 contender for the coveted Powerbomb Ringside Championship belt. This is going to be a huge matchup. All this humanity in one wrestling ring. Guest referee Rob Roberts. Matt Onyx, a staple on the independent circuit, making his way to the ring, making a name for himself. You saw last time when he faced Tough Daddy, asking men to come towards the light. And you can see by that pose, he is still a purveyor of light as he enters the ring.
From the dead man's standing at 6 feet 3 inches, the Merry Minstrel Mayhem, Psycho.
And yet another Psycho making his way to the ring. This time it's Bad Psycho, and I'm not afraid to admit that this guy, he even scares me a little bit. There's something about the paint, there's something about his attitude, his countenance. He freaks me out a little.
Next up, hailing from Fall River, Massachusetts, standing 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 190 pounds, he is Tough Daddy.
And speaking of legends of the local independent circuit, making his way to the ring from Fall River, Massachusetts, Tough Daddy. Look at that crowd. They are excited to see Tough Daddy making his way to the ring. Tough Daddy and Psycho Nix already having words. The match hasn't even started yet. Listen to that pop, folks. Here comes the power lifter, the huge bionic bull, Dan Badandi, making his way to the ring. Another legend in independent wrestling. What a hugely stacked matchup we have.
And finally, hailing from the bottom of Riverside, Massachusetts, standing at 6'2", 217 pounds, the bionic badass Ryan Albertson.
Here comes Albertson making his way to the ring, last but not least, to find out who will be the #1 contender for the Powerbomb Ringside strap, that coveted strap. All these men, they want that strap bad. Now these guys, multiple champions in this ring, they're no strangers to having belts around their waist. We could see a 2-belt situation here. We could see guys who become #1 contenders for that Powerbomb strap, and they bring with them their other strap too. We could see a 2-belt situation. This match is going to be hard to call. Now you can see the two bionic folks going at each other. You see the Psychos going at each other. You see Matt Onyx in there. Looks like these guys are taking it to the outside of the ring already. Rob Roberts trying to keep the peace, trying to get them back into the ring. The two bionic ones just going at each other. Psycho Nix taking Tough Daddy into that bottom turnbuckle. Matt Onyx in the mix. A huge chop from Psycho Nix onto Tough Daddy. Just choking him out now, and looks like he's looking for a little bit of help. Quick alliance here. A big forearm right to Tough Daddy's forehead, and another one from Matt Onyx just for good measure. Are we going to see these two psychos teaming up? Yes, we are. Oh, that was brutal.
President and vice president, I can understand, but
It looks like the two psychos are working together again to get Matt Onyx to the middle of the ring. First pinfall. 2 count only. Tough Daddy breaking it up. Big right hand from Psycho Nix to Tough Daddy. These two really working each other in that corner. Big rights from Tough Daddy to Bad Psycho, and now some rights from Tough Daddy to Psycho Nix. Now, big DDT on to Bad Psycho. That could be it. 3.
Bad Psycho has been eliminated.
Bad Psycho eliminated first in this 6-man matchup. I haven't seen Bionic, Dan Badandi, and Brian Albertson since they took it to the outside. They just started brawling all over the building. A big right hand to Matt Onyx from Tough Daddy. Right to the chin for good measure. Getting him off the ropes for a DDT. Great ring awareness right to the center of the ring. And a 3 count for the second pinfall. Matt Onyx heading back to the locker room. He's been eliminated. Psycho Nix getting in there quickly, working to choke out Tough Daddy right in the center of that ring. Will we see Tough tap, or will we see Tough possibly not be able to go on? Psycho Nix demanding that Tough Daddy tap.
come on, Tuffy. You can freaking
Matt Onyx still sent reeling. Could we see it? Right in the center of the ring. This has to be it.
1, 2,
And a 3 count. Tough Daddy is now the #1 contender for that coveted belt. Psycho Nix, look at him. He looks like he's in pain in the center of that ring. He went down hard on that last portion of the matchup. And it looks like Brian Albertson and Dan Badani, they have been eliminated. They never even made it back to the ring. And there you see Tough Daddy standing victorious as the new #1 contender. What a matchup we saw.
Making his way to the ring from